Welcome back, explorers. My name is Packer and welcome back to another fakemon video. In today's video I'll be changing one letter of the names of existing Pokemon, then redesigning them accordingly. I hope you enjoy, so without further ado, let's get into this video. Now for my first Pokemon, I'll be redesigning Gothitelle by changing the G into an M so it becomes a Moth Mademoiselle. I'll start by giving it a round head with moth-like hair shape. I'll give the face a happy expression as well as a moth-shaped bow on its head. I'll give it 3 body segments with their own bows as well. Then I'll add some wings. The wings will have a bow pattern on them, and on the lower wing, stripes will be added, and finally I'll give it some moth colouring with orange and brown as well as a bonus pink as it still is a psychic type. Introducing Gothitelle, the moth body Pokemon from Moth and Mademoiselle, a psychic bug type with the abilities Frisk, Competitive and Swarm. Gothitelle are known for being godmothers of bug type Pokemon. They use their psychic ability to detect when a Pokemon is injured or ill, to take it back to its den to care for them. Although some bug types don't get along, Gothitelle will discipline them until they do. I enjoyed creating this Pokemon. If this Pokemon was real, I'd definitely try it out on my team. Now onto my next Pokemon. I'll be redesigning Tangrowth as a music-loving Sandgrowth. I'll start by giving it an expression as if it's in the middle of singing. Then I'll give its body the appearance of tangled hair. There'll be hair shaped like different music notes, 4 on the upper body and 2 on the lower body. I'll give it strands of hair that travel across its midsection horizontally to look like sheet music. I'll give it 2 stumpy legs and 2 arms made of hair positioned in a way so it looks like it's projecting its voice. I'll colour its hair brown, but give the music notes green highlights. Now, introducing Sandgrowth, the Sing-Squatch Pokemon. From Sang and Growth, a pure normal type with the ability Soundproof and hidden ability Scrappy. Sandgrowth are elusive by nature, and wild ones are heard singing 100 times more than they are physically seen. They are sought after by all sorts of musical professionals for their deep-bassed voice and their hair, which can be used to make unique instruments. I enjoyed making this Pokemon as well, and could see it as a member of one of Ash Ketchum's friends' teams. Now onto my third Pokemon. I'll be replacing the T in Spiritomb with a B, so I'm going to be creating a Spiribomb. I think I'll base it off the Sea Mine as it then has a lot of direction for a fakemon design. I'll start by creating a circle and then I'll add the prongs of a Sea Mine. I'll later add stripes to this to both look like a Pokeball and a old school bathing suit. For its face, I'll shape its head like a puddle of water, with sea foam on the outside. Its creepy face will be anchor shaped, and the orbiting spirits are fish shaped. I'll give it some bubbles and shadows for extra detail. Now introducing Spiribomb, the Sea Mine Pokemon, from Spirit and Bomb, a ghost water type with the abilities Pressure, Water Absorb and the hidden ability Infiltrator. Spiribomb is a spirit that has possessed a specialised oceanic Pokeball capable of capturing multiple Pokemon for a period of time. Only experienced fishermen use Spiribomb by commanding it to stay put in the current for a couple days. They then collect Spiribomb so it can release the Pokemon it caught and capture these released Pokemon in commercial Pokeballs. This Pokemon is one of my best designed. Both concept and appearance are on top tier in my opinion. Now onto my fourth and final Pokemon. I'll be redesigning a Corsola by replacing the S with another C to make Corcola. First I'll start with its round body made of glass. Instead of horns, they will be made of parts of glass bottles. I'll give it red banding and lids as well as sugar cube legs. A empty glass horn is in the middle of its head for a bit of character, as well as red eyes. And finally, I'll add carbonated bubbles to its cola. Now, introducing Corcola, the Cola Pokemon, from Coral and Cola, a water fairy type with the abilities Sweet Veil, Hospitality, and hidden ability Super Sweet Syrup. Coca-Cola are very gracious Pokemon, offering everyone they come across a drink. The cells of Coca-Cola rapidly duplicate and enhance the sugars of berries to create a real sweet treat. This Pokemon wouldn't be able to exist unless for collaboration reasons, but it's still great. I especially enjoy the shiny being a nod to Pepsi. And if you have enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and comment, as it helps me out a lot. And as always, farewell for now.